How many toys are in this film?
The number of characters of the movie is particularly high.
I don't even know what the final count was. How many? No, because there's so many, right?
And there's definitely over 100. 150 plus characters in it?
I think it's over 200 characters.
1,297 toys in this film. No, I have no idea.
New toys!
Well, there's some funny challenges I didn't expect. I thought we just open up the box and there's Buzz, okay, and there's Woody, and you would make the movie. But we had to rebuild all the characters. Like, technology has changed, grown, evolved since Toy Story 2. So we're rebuilding Buzz and Woody. I thought we didn't have to do that.
We went into the old models because we still had them, and we examined them like doing archaeology in a way. We go into the old shading code and see Evan Osby's name, Phil Reeves, Ed Catmull, people whose papers we used to read in university. And when you have to recreate them, you realize how much craftsmanship really went into it. We didn't have to do a lot for Toy Story 3. We had to just kind of be true to what was already there.
When we saw the first animation test and when we saw the first teaser, everybody was, oh my god, they're back again, they're back alive again.
Didn't I tell you it looked great, huh? Oh, Buzz, where the heck have you been?
We met in the screening room with John Lasseter and Lee Unkrich to figure out what exactly we wanted to make sure we kept about old Buzz and sort of changed subtly for new Buzz. Old Buzz's brows have 3 controls each. Our new brows that we've done for the past few films, each brow has about 20 to 25 controls. So we actually chopped out a lot of the controls that we would ordinarily put into a human and limited it to a much smaller subset so that it was closer to what we had on classic Buzz.
Estoy rodeado por criaturas extrañas y desconozco.
There's a particular moment in Toy Story 3 where Buzz is Spanish Buzz.
My name is Carlos Baena. I'm an animator on Toy Story 3, and I was mostly responsible for animating Buzz in his Spanish mode. One of the things in Buzz when he's in Spanish mode that I've been playing with a lot is doing things that are unexpected.
¿Has visto mi nave espacial?
His attitude drives from flamenco dancers, where everything is very powerful.
We looked at a lot of video of bullfighters and Latin ballroom dancing. Carlos went off on his own.
I tried a lot of different things. I shot a bunch of reference by myself. I'll draw it as a roadmap.
And he put together this animation test. Everybody loved it, and in a moment we knew who Spanish Buzz was. When the toys donate themselves to Sunnyside, they have a vision of what it's going to be. I always described it as being like a Boca Raton retirement home. Like they're just going to live their lives forever and be happy. And it's fun to then see the rug get pulled out from under them and have it turn out to be not such a great place.
Lotso's gang, they're bad guys. You know, really, they're a gang.
They need to be the heavies, so they can't feel dinky. They need to be strong.
Each character in that gang had to have a purpose.
So you've got Stretch, the octopus, and she can scuttle up walls and go across the ceiling.
Big Baby is this big tattooed thug.
Chuck is not very smart, but it's all about muscle.
Twitch, action figure, bug, mutant muscle guy.
Ken has the body we all wish we had.
Lasso's in charge because he's the smartest in the crew.
You lost, little doggy?
Lotso is this plush toy, which is a stuffed animal. Furry, stuffed with material. He's a little bit older.
You could tell this thing's been slobbered on. It's been kicked, pulled, tugged, covered with a blanket.
We knew that in the final film we wanted Lotso to be believably a plush figure. We wanted to have a sense of his construction. So we brought in a toy designer, somebody who had worked specifically with plush toys.
I brought a bunch of stuff to show you as far as materials, yeah. We would think in terms of extraordinarily simple shapes.
We gave him the model and said, where would you cut the pieces of fabric to be able to stitch this together? And so he drew on our sculpt, and that's exactly how we built him.
We had a series of plush Lotsos made, and those early plush prototypes were very important for us because they helped inform the further design of him, but it was also great for the animators.
So when he walks, you want to see these wrinkles. It's weird because a soft plush bear doesn't weigh much, but you want him to feel like someone he's got a cane, he's got a little weight to him.
You start at the bottom, pay your dues. Life here can be a dream come true.
What was interesting to us was analyzing the reasons why he was the way he was. When we came up with this notion of a toy being lost and then going through all these obstacles to make his way back home, only to discover that he had just been callously replaced. It felt very toy-like. I mean, it's important if you're going to be in this world of toys, you want to give the toys problems that aren't human problems. You want them to be toy problems.
She don't love you no more. Now come on!
It's always awesome when you see a character being made. You're working on them and you kind of have an idea of what they look like. But when someone else takes them, they have their own perception. And that's the beauty of it.
It was a great responsibility. I knew that there were going to be really high expectations for this film, and I didn't want to disappoint anybody. And at the same time, I knew I was also creating new characters that were going to become part of this storied universe.
Just the way you're getting these kind of creases in here.
It was really fulfilling to work on characters in Toy Story 3 and add to the legacy of Toy Story 1 and 2.
They're fantastic. Oh, I'm glad you like them. Yeah, I love them.